guess what? That's right, I'm home. And it doesn't feel festive in here. Now, granted, Christmas is officially over. Well, it's not officially over yet, because Christmas doesn't end until the 30th, just Christmas for me doesn't truly end until after New Year's. So after like New Year's Day is when after the 4th of January it feels over. My tree's coming down last, by the way. My tree's staying up until the 3rd of January. Or 4th of January. And yeah, for that reason, we can admire my decorations for one last time. In fact, let's put all the decorations on now. Starting with these. My Incandescent conch-smide mini lights. These things have been brilliant. And I've missed using these as well. These have an incandescent filament. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, but these are incandescent and they're nice and dim. The spacing on these lights is actually not too bad either, but these do have a lot of slack on them. So these string lights here, the spacing on them is actually, these are very much for the American style of string lights design. And I've got 2 sets of conch-smide string lights in here. This set here is a South 20 conch-smide. This is an old set of conch-smide lights on the window from 2019 or so. This set here is it's another incandescent set. You can tell it's incandescent because if you look closely, it's got filament bulbs in it. There is one bulb out, but I don't know if you can get spares for these lights. I think it's a pink that's burnt out. No, it's a yellow that's burnt out. Because a set of lights, conch-smide lights don't have a fuse bulb. So that set of lights, as we see here, it finishes down there. That's green. This video's only going to cover the incandescent string lights in my room, not the DEL stuff. That's a green. That's a red. If you look very closely and there you can see the filament. Hello, right. Dad. Yeah, I'm filming my lights.
Gotta get the boiler on, mate.
The boiler's running, I can hear it going.
Is it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably not come through yet.
Yeah. Oh, it's starting to come through now. It's starting to come through now. The heat boiler was on.
So these set of lights here, the incandescent, you can see by the filament there. Nice big bulb holder. These were from the Hollybush Garden Centre in Wolverhampton. And the ball paint is starting to come off these, unfortunately. But if we look very closely down here, we actually have an amber from another set of lights, an orange. This is, I believe, it's a similar bulb. Look, you can see that there. That's an orange bulb. That's an orange bulb, but the camera's making it look like a red colour. This bulb did not come in a set, by the way. And there is a flicker, which is weird. Maybe that's because of the camera refresh rate or something. I'm not too sure. We've got a green here. Again, I think I've showed you a green. Yeah, I've showed you a green, haven't I? The lights set still. We got a pink. It's a pink bulb. And then we have, last but not least, well, it was a blue bulb, but it's now clear because the paint's come off it. And it's got some dust on it. There you go, it's a nice clear bulb. I don't know why there is a flicker, because these are incandescent lights. But yeah, this is a nice set of lights. These Conscious ones are the best. I've had these for about 6 years, I think. I got them in 2019 from Hollybush Garden Centre. They were new old stock. And they are fantastic. They last ages. Now, we'll talk about this large set now. I've turned off the. I'm just going to turn the tree on in a second, but let's have a look at the final set of lights that I've got to show you. Incandescent. It's so much nicer than LED. And there's no bulbs out either on this set. One of the bulbs did get broken in shipping, but that's an easy fix. I put some new bulbs in. I think I have used all the spare bulbs to this set. Now this set here, it's the same exact set. It's a 240 set, incandescent set. But the weird thing is about these lights, right? Is at the start of the string, at the end of the string here. If you look, the wire is thin. You can see how much thinner the wire is at the end of the string. However, yes, there is no flicker. No flicker whatsoever on these lights. If we look, 0 flicker. These lights are very American in design, to be fair. They look more like the American mini lights. And let's have a look here at the string, at the end of the string. I'm not taking this down, by the way, I'm just showing you what the end of the string looks like. So it's got this on the end, which is really good for keeping water out of the lights. If you look in here, if you'll focus here, the that's gonna do a good job of keeping the water out. Look. These lights might even go on my tree next year instead of the LED lights. They're so dim as well. They're so nice. And it looks so cozy and inviting. Like, this brings back so many memories from when I was a young boy. When I was a very young boy, I grew up with the incandescent string lights, so having the incandescent string lights again is fantastic. You know. That's just so beautiful. Christmas 2025. The return of incandescent strings in the house. And finally, I'll show you what I mean about the string being thick at the end, starting thick then going out thin. So it's a very thin white at the end, as you can see. It's 2 sets of 100, by the way. 120 sets put together to make a 240 set. Look at the bulb holder and socket there. It looks very much like, it looks very American, doesn't it? You can see there, it's very American looking. And both these sets are conscious mind sets, by the way. And these lights back here, you don't see this because it's hidden, but this here is the thing that does all the work. This is a TDC power model number DP-620-24. What this thing does, it steps up the voltage to it's what makes the lights when I say voltage, basically. I think that's what it does. I'm just a constructive idiot. You guys can correct me on what this you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Caution, risk of electric shock, dry location and use only. So this bit always stays indoors no matter what. We have 2 labels to read here. Tinfoil labels. I hope you can read an angle, because yeah. Do not remove these labels, they're good to have. My dad has made the mistake of cutting the label off my other set. But I don't cut labels for my sets. This smaller label tells you about the lights. And this here, you can disconnect. And it basically is a connector end. And here's the other label. And there you go. Incandescent string lights in my house. Now I'll put these back in, it's just a little connector here. Looks like a mini American plug, doesn't it? Is it polarized? I think it is polarized. Yep, it's polarized. Yep, very American, aren't they? We now need to put this big power supply back behind the bed. Back there. Ignore the cable management. That one to be fixed, but yep, that's literally what that's what it is. Thanks for watching this video. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this very long video. Well, 30 minutes isn't that long, let's be real here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video of looking at the incandescent string lights that I have in my bedroom, because my bedroom is the only room in the house to have incandescent string lights still. All the other string lights in my house are LED. So these are the only incandescent string lights in my house still. Yep. And that's going to be the thumbnail. Thanks for watching.